Let's adjust our schedule to accommodate the new meeting time.
Let's adjust our schedule to accommodate the new meeting time.
Since the meeting was postponed, let's adjust our meeting time to accommodate the new time.
Since the meeting was postponed, let's adjust our meeting time to accommodate the new time.
The client meeting has been moved to 2 p.m. today.
Okay, let's adjust our meeting time to fit the new time.
Perfect. I will update my calendar and inform the team.
Good morning. How did you sleep last night? Are you feeling ready for the day?
Hi, good morning. I'm really tired.
Do you have any fun plans for today? Or is it a relaxed day?
I have to go to work. There is no plan
Work
for
can be
fun.
busy sometimes. What kind of work do you do?
Can you share one important goal with me? Decreasing CPA and increase CPA. Lowering CPA helps save money, right? What other goals do you have? Using simple text, simple sentence, and...
What would you like to talk about instead? Got it. Is your lunchtime busy or do you have time to eat slowly?
I have only 1 hour, so I have to eat quickly.
What makes that sushi special for you? It's delicious and it's easy to eat and is served fast. Compare another place. That sounds perfect for a quick lunch.
A few moments later.
원하는 메뉴를 선택하세요.
Good morning. How are you feeling this bright day? Do you have anything fun planned today to look forward to?
No, I have to go to to work.
Do you prefer working alone or with others? I prefer working with a lot of people because it makes me feel, yes, there is an interns in my workplace, so it's really fun to hang out interns. It sounds like you have many interns around you. Do you enjoy helping or learning from them? I find
That's good to hear. Staying hydrated is very important, especially when you run or work outside. Do you have a favorite drink besides water?
Well, I love drink coffee instead water, but when I drink coffee at night, I can sleep well. So when I want to drink coffee at night, I choose the coffee.
I prefer Insti or Chamomile because I think it makes me sleep well. Do you drink it every night? No, I sleep very deeply, so I only drink when I feel I can't sleep.
Here, safe means you can learn without fear of big problems, and fail means making mistakes. What's one new thing you've learned from your senior team so far?
One thing I've learned from my senior team is how to communicate clearly with another teams.
That's a great lesson to learn. Now, do you think it's okay to fake work if there's nothing to do? Why or why not?
I think sometimes it helps all because
Board and board makes
some days are really busy and the other days are not busy. I think it's chance to organizing some work histories and recharging myself. Many interns in my workplace, so it's really fun to hang out interns.
It sounds like you have many interns around you. Do you enjoy helping or learning from them?